In the quiet town of Hawkins, Indiana, 1983, four friends are finishing a late-night Dungeons & Dragons game in Mike Wheeler's basement, arguing over how to defeat the Demogorgon. The game ends in laughter, but as the boys bike home through the dark, that imaginary monster is about to become terrifyingly real in their lives. Will's disappearance shatters the town's normal life. His mother, Joyce Byers, becomes consumed with fear, convinced from the beginning that Will is alive. In the woods outside town, Mike, Lucas, and Dustin find a shaved-head girl in a hospital gown who barely speaks and only knows one name: 11. Very quickly, they realize she's different. She can slam doors without touching them, stop a fan with her mind, and later even flip a bully into the air, hinting at the dangerous power she carries. One of the most iconic Season 1 scenes is Joyce's Christmas lights wall. Alone and desperate, Joyce starts noticing lights flickering and moving whenever she calls out to Will, as if the electricity itself is answering her. In a chilling moment, she hangs strings of lights over letters painted on the wall, and the lights blink to spell a word that crushes her: "Run!" Right before an unseen creature pushes through the living room wall like a membrane and she flees in terror. The Upside Down revealed, Hopper uncovers that Hawkins' lab has opened a gateway to a parallel, decaying version of their world, later called the Upside Down, where air is thick, spores float like ash, and everything feels dead and frozen in time. This revelation turns the story from a missing child case into a battle against a hidden dimension filled with monsters that feed, hunt, and track through smell and blood. Nancy Wheeler and Jonathan Byers form an uneasy alliance after Nancy's friend Barb vanishes from a pool party, pulled into the Upside Down while blood drips from her hand into the water. Later, Nancy and Jonathan set a trap in the Byers house, stringing Christmas lights and laying out bear traps and gasoline, turning the home into a battleground where the bear actually wound the Demogorgon with gunfire and fire, proving it can be hurt. 11 vs. the bullies. At the school quarry, bullies force Mike to jump from a huge drop or watch Dustin get hurt, pushing the tension to the edge. As Mike falls, time seems to freeze. The camera lingers on his terrified face. Then suddenly, he floats in midair and gently drifts back to the ground, revealed as 11 uses her powers to save him before snapping one bully's arm with her mind as retribution. Sensory deprivation pool. To find Will and Barb, the kids and adults improvise a makeshift sensory deprivation tank in the school gym, filling a kiddie pool with salt water and turning off the lights as 11 steps in. Standing in the black void, she sees Will weak, hiding in his shed in the Upside Down, clutching to life as he sings to himself, while Barb lies motionless and clearly dead, raising the stakes and urgency for saving Will. In the school and the Upside Down. In the climax, Hopper and Joyce enter the Upside Down through the gate in Hawkins' lab, trekking through the rotting, mirrored version of town to reach the Byers house, where they find Will unconscious with a creature's tendril down his throat and tear it out to revive him. At the same time, Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and 11 face the Demogorgon in the school. When it bursts into the classroom, 11 uses every remaining bit of her power to crush the monster and disintegrate it, then vanishes with it in a flash, leaving only her friends' tears and broken walkie-talkies behind. Ending Hopper and Joyce bring Will home, and life in Hawkins appears to return to normal, but subtle details hint the nightmare isn't over. In a final unsettling moment, Will coughs up a small slug-like creature into the sink and briefly flashes back into the Upside Down, proving that the other world is still inside him, and the story of Hawkins has only just begun.